Hi everybody, welcome back, Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid, and let me just adjust myself a little wee bit there. Yeah, just down in the Thorncraft Infusion area. I thought we'd start here. This is not what we're doing this episode, but I've been working on one focus. I've done the one focus of excavation and the equal trade, which are all basically pretty simple craftings. But I thought we'd get the old portable hole, which is a few of these, some shards, some quartz, and so on, and then bop. And that should be, this is completely stable, this particular infusion, so yeah, with a bit of luck, well, it's actually no luck, it's completely stable. There should be no chance of failure. Watch it fail now, just because I've said that. But I did a little bit of tidying up between episodes. I have also, as I say, I've done what we got. I haven't actually done anything with that beastie. The frost I've upgraded a little bit. Done the equal trade and done enlarged twice, an architect on that so far. And I've done the excavation, but I haven't done anything with that as yet in terms of upgrading it. So just wanted to get this one done, and then I think it's just the stupid bat focus then that we haven't done out of the vanilla. This is actually one of my favourite focuses because you can just go joink and and out. And then doink. Oops. No, try again. No, it doesn't like working in water. Interesting. Alright. Well, doesn't matter. We needed to get out anyway. I also set up my teleporters for the Witch Island. I've tidied that up a little bit. But there's something really, really, really weird. My teleposers, I should say. In fact, let me head over this way. Probably quicker to get to it. So the teleposer from the Witch Island back to the base works fine. And in this side I've got my teleposer, which is looking at 3140 118 509. So remember that, 3140 118 509. Oh, now you choose to work. It teleported me. Let me just get up in the air. This island still spawns stuff. I was first time I used it, it teleported me over here. Well, there, and then once over there. So, God only knows what was... Really? Is that going to be a thing? What's my rain go away spell? Bugger off rain, slot 3. There we go. And there we go. So yeah, I've tidied up the majority of the land up here. And thanks for the guys who told me I should have dug down, and that would have given me a much bigger landmass. I'm actually quite pleased with this because instead of it being perfectly circular, we've got this kind of lozenge shape going on, which I think looks pretty good. As I say, the teleposer was bugging me. Maybe it must have been just a temporary glitch. I've cleaned up most of the hacked up trees around here. There's still a few floating around. That one, it actually doesn't look too bad. It's lost a few of its leaves there. Similarly, that one's not too bad, but there were a few that were right on the edge here that were just a mess, so they've been cleaned up. Don't know what to do with this, to be honest. I'm wondering whether we could get away with... Yeah, let's just try something here. We've got some little pools about this area. So I'm wondering whether we could get away with flooding this into some kind of crater lake. Not too dissimilar from what we did in... Oh, what was it? Tolkiencraft. Just take out this lot and just turn the whole thing into a lake underneath the island. Might work. It's a bit uniform, but hey, what's you know, it's not like I have to walk around with water buckets for this. I did clean that up with the liquid. That liquid drain focus is not perfect, has to be said. I had to eventually use blocks to clear out the bulk of it. But yeah, this might work if we were to flood this entire thing. What do we think? I think that's a goer. So I'm going to get on with that, and then we're going to try and get our house built up on the top there, our witchery house to start off with. So I'll get on with that. Okay, I've done a lake on one. Let's go into here. It returns me to the right place. It must have just been a glitch. So yeah, we've got the lake in. It's not the full crater, because obviously this side of it, I mean, I could run it out somewhere and maybe do something fancy down here with a lake, but yeah, no. What I thought the obvious choice now to do was equal trade all of this up into dirt. And that shouldn't take too long, and then we can get some bushes and stuff down here and make it look more natural. Of course, we do need some grass to grow over, but that's not a major issue. And then yeah, once we've got this done, it shouldn't look too bad. It still looks a bit artificial, I suppose, but no worse than some of the terrain gen features you often see in Minecraft. So yeah, that's my next. I'm going through the old dirt at a rate of knots. Oops. And then we need to think about lighting up the island, maybe even putting some lighting down here as well, just to preserve my sanity from the mobs. Wow, that is loud. But very efficient, it has to be said. Hang on, there's a Mr. Block. And I suppose it doesn't matter if we have the odd block in there that isn't dirt. Obviously all of this lot needs to come out, however. So yeah, I'm going to get this done. I may get some pasture seeds to get some, and maybe bone meal as well, just for you know, get the grass going, get it terraformed up a wee bit. And yeah, we should be good. I may leave that gravel in and that bit of stone over there. Yeah, just break that wall up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to get this done and I will be alright. This is done. Just waiting. There's a couple of great wood tree saplings down there and a silverwood tree sapling which I'm waiting on growing. But yeah, gone through best part of a stack of pasture seeds, and yeah, that's all that done. So this silverwood tree is probably going to have to go and be replaced by one that's got a pure node in it. In fact, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But so the next thing we need to do is think about what we're going to do for our. Oh, there's no exchange value. Great. You can go in there then. Pasture seeds can go over there. Is what we're going to do for our witchery build. And I want to do something that looks... I don't know whether we've got anything like thatch in there. Have we got thatch? We have got thatch from Britannia. So that's just wheat. we've got thatch. And I think a thatched roof, definitely. You know, we want something that looks witchified. So if I go and grab, well, I would say go and grab wheat. We've got wheat in the EMC, but why bother when we've got wheat here as well? I suppose is the appropriate question. 64, 128 wheat. I don't know. Well, thatch, I should say. I can get more out of the EMC, and I'm going to go for something that's ramshackle. Probably going to use some kind of stone brick for the main structure. We've got plenty to choose from, certainly. And if we take some moss and cobble with us, and I'm going to have that going on. We're going to need carpenter's blocks, quite a lot of those. Let me have a look. So, carpenters, bang, that's probably more than we need. But, in fact, let me take 2 stacks of that. That's 3 stacks of those almost certainly. We're going to want cobble, like I say. Probably 4 stacks. I can always come back and get more. Mossy cobble. Yeah, a couple of stacks of that would be good. Anything else? Immediately. Glass. And I'll take normal. A couple of stacks. That'll probably do us for starters. So the teleposer is going to stay out in the open here. And what I was thinking is having the main structure set back onto the island somewhere. Now the question is, do I want it back here or back here? It's not going to be huge, it doesn't need to be. And let's try it back here. And we'll have it actually starting here, coming along like that, and going in like this. Yeah, that probably is going to work. So I want the chimney area to be at least 3, so that needs to be 5, maybe 7 wide. So 7, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will take us up to here. Yeah, that kind of works okay. I need my chisel. Chisel. Oh dear. Let me just put some of this away out of the way for now, because we're not going to need that for a while. And we need to get probably some altitude just in case any uninvited guests come along. I've already had a creeper try to spawn on me once. Aligned or detailed or small. Damaged cobblestone tiles. Yeah, maybe if we go with something like that for the corners. So this will give us there to there. And then, so that's the width, and then we're going to come probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe that kind of size there. Yeah, and then we're going to need to come across from there and there to about that height. And we can drop this, actually drop the ground down here, I think. And actually have it set down in the ground a little bit. So that's going to be the size of the cottage. the old witch's cottage here. Yeah. And again, I don't think it needs to be anything overly fancy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 high. I'm going to go for more than my usual 3 high, I think, on the actual walls. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. So then we're going to go, I think, with these small stone bricks. And I said I wanted a gap of 3, didn't I? So if we go down here like that, then come back one. And have this kind of going on here. So that'll give us our chimney space. The wall will continue on down here. We'll mix in some cobble areas, maybe a little entrance here, and then some steps coming up. Not sure about these bricks, you know. We'll see how we go. Maybe a double door there with a decking kind of theme going on. I'm really not sure about those bricks. I might swap back to, let me just try it with these detailed cobble. These are, if anything, a little bit on the big side, but they do look more dilapidated witch cottage. Yeah, those. Yep. You're not got to be afraid to change your mind when you're looking at things and going, that's not working. You've got to just change it. Let me go and get a bunch of those on the bar. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue just working on this structure. I'll come back when we've got a little bit more to show you, and we'll see how we go. Alright, just a quick update here. We've got a shape. We've got a shape for the chimney going up here, and we've got a roof which is coming down with just a gable attic in here. This is deliberately going to be saggy. The other thing I wanted to do was to make this chimney just a little bit rickety. So what I am thinking is we may get away with, no, that won't work. Let me grab my blocks and we can come around this way like so. And then this may not work. This is a very dubious, shall we say, technique, and I'm not sure whether it's going to look wrong or not as we go up here. Maybe take that one out. Doesn't really need the gap, because obviously if this was terra firma craft, then it would be a completely different proposition. We'd have to have this coming up. Now I think again maybe we'll take it out like this. Real proper witchy, you know, stereotyped, definitely stereotyped, Disney style witch's cottage in the wood with a rickety old chimney poking out the top. This is obviously very large, but unfortunately, come back here, you. Unfortunately, you do get a bit stuck with what you can do with, I mean, we could make it quite thin, but what I was thinking was up maybe like that, and then maybe some slabs of some description on the top, so the chimney kind of snakes out at an angle. Yeah, it's alright. I won't say that I am thrilled with it, but I'm not dissatisfied with it either. And then on the roof, of course, we've got the lovely thatch. The only problem I find with Minecraft thatchers, like their veils and stuff, is they do tend to be OTT in their yellowness. I would like them to be a little more dun or puce, but well, unless I go and retexture my own stuff, which who's got time for that? That ain't gonna happen. So, oops, and I'm gonna need more than I've got there, aren't I? Cool. Has that got any MC? No, that's a shame. But we should get a feel. If I just get this half of the roof done, we should get a good feel for it, and I'll need to pop back and grab that and a few more materials as well. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It does look nice and rickety. That chimney's massive, but yeah, what are you going to do? We could also do with maybe a bit of this going on. You need an overhang there. A bit like that, maybe a little bit like that as well, and then we can bat that in there. Yeah, happy enough. And I say I'm definitely going to need more thatch. Now here I'm thinking pretty much the same kind of layout. Whether I do anything under there, I don't know. That's and I'm not going to do anything really fancy with the gable ends of this one because it's obviously a thatched roof, so I don't think you've kind of got the same pardon me, scope for things. Obviously I need to take all this dirt scaffold out as well, but yeah, starting to come together. So I'm going to continue getting on this. I'll come up with a top for this, whether we come up with things. I don't think we have anything that emits smoke particles in this. If we have the Twilight Forest, we'd have the smokers, and Railcraft obviously there's a smoker, but short of sticking, you know, the torch or something up there, or a bit of burning netherrack, there's not a huge amount you can do. But yeah, get this done. Alright. Whoa. Thank you, Moonstone, for your contribution to the discussion there. Anyway, as I was saying, I think we're about done on the build over here. So yeah, the house is pretty much there. There's a few little bits to do, dress it up a few tiny bits, but for the most part, we've got the chimney in place. It's lit. I've taken my helmet off so the night vision's off, so we can see what it's like unlit. But I've got over here a little covered area. You can come out here to blat into your thing. Mixture of lighting. I've got light orbs from Thermic Horizons. I have got ooh, you can have a normal. Didn't spot that one. Got glimmering flowers. I have got floating flowers for magical effect, and yeah, I think on the whole that don't look bad. I may replace some of these light orbs with Mage lights from Ars Magica, but that gives us a good working area, and as hopefully, I think, as I say, I think I've got them all, a safe working area to pursue our witchcraft. I may try and come up with something different to these ones on the side. I'm not a huge fan. Oh, I'll find something. And then down beneath, obviously, you've got this huge shaded area and this nice lake and grotto. underneath. I don't know whether there's any mileage to lighting up underneath a bit. I may replace those with these actually. They really are quite in your face. Around the edge, these little twinklies might be better than the big glowies. What do we think? I think that works. I may drop some leaves off the might do some of my usual decorating trickery. So for example, we can take that out, illuminate with a mage light, and then just come down over the edge, make this a little bit, oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. But yeah, that's just really icing. But I can hide quite a bit of the lighting like that, I think. And as I say, some of these trees have to go now. Again, we could try the old trick of doing this to illuminate a little bit in here, and that's normally you would do that with glowstone, but obviously we don't need to do it with glowstone. We can do it with this kind of affair going on. Fix this tree a bit while we're here. We need some more leaves, but there's a lot of tricks we can do to sort out and make some of this illumination a little bit more discreet and make this look nice as well. So yeah, I think we'll continue the witchery on stream tonight, and you know, do a little bit more work around here, get a little bit more build done, and also get some actual magic done. And on the whole, I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good. This tree here is going to be problematic if I want to put a smoke source in there, so I am not going to bother, I don't think. There is a... hang on. I think there's a... where are we? There is a particle emitter from Ars Magica, but I don't think that really does anything we want since on previous attempts at playing with it. So yeah, but on the whole, I think we're nearly there. There's a nice big space. Once we kind of etch this out a bit, we've got a nice big space for the ritual circles down here. Space to put kettles and all sorts of things, grow lots of stuff around, lots of nature, to ensure that the altar is as powerful as we can possibly get it. I don't think there is a way. The dragon egg is obviously egg. Can we see it? Yeah, there is no way to. There's an infinity egg in witchery, but not a dragon egg. And we can't get that because Chris has that. Not Chris, Paul has that. Get myself right. Jesus. Yeah, but I think until the stream tonight, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.